In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the distance between 2 points. Suppose, let me write the formula first. Suppose there is a point whose coordinate is x1 and then y1, and then there is another point whose coordinate is, say, x2 and then y2. So you want to find the distance between these 2 points. That is the d, right? D is the distance between those 2 points. Suppose this point is A and then the other point is B. So the coordinate of A is x1, y1 and the coordinate of B is x2, y2. And you want to find the distance between these 2 points. So the formula here is d, the distance, is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus and then y2 minus y1 squared. Okay, this is the distance formula. Okay, let me give you one example. Let me write example. Right, so you want to find the distance between these 2 points. So what should we do? Let me draw. Actually, you don't have to draw, but just to make it clear, let me draw the. Okay, the first point is 2, -1. So the first point is here, right? 2, -1, and the second point is -2 and then +3. So it is like somewhere like here, right? And you want to find the distance between these 2 points. So one point is 2 and then -1, and the other point is -2 and then 3. Alright, so you should take one point as x1, y1 and the other point as x2, y2. So let me take this point as, say, you can assume this as x1, y1 and x2, y2, or this has x1, y1, the other point is x2, y2. So it doesn't matter which point you assume x1, y1 and x2, y2. And this is like x2 and then y2. So what is the distance formula? So distance d equals to square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared, right? So what is x2? So in this case, let me write the square root. x2 is -2 minus 2, that is x1 is 2 plus, what is y2? 3 minus, and then y1 is -1 square, right? So how much do you get? So basically, I left a square there. Okay, so you will get -4 squared, because -2 and then -2 will be -4 plus 3 minus 1, that is double negative, is 3 plus 1, that is 4 square, right? What do you get then? So you will get -4 squared is 16 plus 16, right? So this is square root of 32. If you want to write like this in the factor form, so this will be basically 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, right? So since this is the square root, you take 1 2 out from that, 2, another 2 from this group, times 2, and then the last 2 is still inside. So this is basically 4 square root of 2. That is the distance between these 2 given points. The next, I want to do the midpoint formula. If there are 2 points, like one is, say, x1, y1 and the other is, say, x2, y2, then the midpoint is given by x1 plus x2 over 2 and then y1 plus y2 over 2. So let me take example. So example, fine. Okay, so let's use that formula. So what is x1, y1 and what is x2, y2? You can assume any point as x1, y1 and the other point as x2, y2. So basically, let me take this as x1, y1 and the other is x2, y2. Okay, let me write y2 over 2. Midpoint is x1 plus x2 over 2 because a point has x part and the y part. The other is y1 plus y2 over 2, right? So what is x1? Is 2 plus negative 2 divide 2, and then the other is y1 is negative 1 plus 3 divide 2. What do you get? You get 2 minus 2, right? 0 over 2, and the other is 3 minus 1 is 2 over 2. So the midpoint here is basically 0 and then 1. You can see that midpoint is that point, right? 0 and then 1. Alright, so this is how we find the midpoint of a line segment joining 2 points, and also the distance between 2 points. Alright.